welcome back. This is my second layout for Kitaholic Kits for the month of September, and I loved this ombre paper, but I kind of had the idea where I wanted the ombre to kind of be its own contrast. So I thought I would do similar to what I did last month and do like a bit of a diagonal theme layout, but lay the opposite sides of the ombre against each other. Now, what I hadn't figured out by this stage yet is that you can't do that because you'd have to flip the page over to the other side versus not, you know what I mean? Like you'd have to flip the page over to this side that you can see now to actually have the ombre there. So I had to say a little moment of gratitude that we had got two of these sheets so my vision could come true. So I used one half of one of the sheets and one half of the other sheet to create this sort of visual ombre look. I love how this looks, honestly. It's kind of trippy but soft, and yeah, I just think like I also made sure when I tore those edges that I tore them so that they're nice and sort of textured so you can really see the seam where these two pages meet up. But yeah, how cool does that look? Anyway, I'm adding these two photos and I'm going to use the chipboard frames to frame my photos. These photos are of me. I don't often take selfies of myself anymore, but I did, what was it called, Summerween, a little while ago, and I got myself this cool ghosty Summerween shirt, and so I wanted to document that because I actually took a selfie of myself, and I figured if I'm going to be documenting myself, let's just take it to the nth degree and let's go crazy with all the things that I love, which is basically at this point in time flower die cuts, glitter, sparkly stars, shiny embellishments, that gold pen that I'm obsessed with that I've used in a lot of layouts recently. And I just did the whole shebang, and I was in no way, shape or form minimalist here. I did stick to my kind of like two clusters, but in terms of all the little sprinkly bits, I kind of went gung-ho, and I love it. The little like ombre sort of diagonalness is like a little bit lost in with my photos covering it up, but I actually don't mind it. I think it looks really nice as is. So I'm going to add my journaling just right onto that paper there, but first I'm going to add my sprinkly bits. So this is where we got some like sparkly stars in this kit. We got some enamel dots, some like those little pearly white enamel dots. We got these stamps. So I used these little like dotty stamps in pink, of course, because I love pink, to kind of like go around my photos. And that stamp pad is one that we got in a kit from a few months ago, I believe. And yeah, so I really enjoyed all of the little sprinkliness that I could bring into this layout. I thought I needed to then sort of tie the top and the bottom photo together. So I'm creating this little flower cluster above my title, and then down the track you'll see I'm going to take that gold pen and I'm going to extend the little sprinkly dotties. I don't know what to call them, honestly. If you have any thoughts about that, let me know, because like I don't know, like it's just little polka dots, stars, plus signs, just to make it look like there's lots of things in the background. I don't know. Can you tell I'm tired as I'm doing this voiceover? I'm always tired. I have a young child. I am now going and I'm just adding a little border. So I decided to go a bit crazy. I am adding a dashed border using one of the paint pens that we got in the kit. And then I'm also adding a polka dot border. So there's like a double border. So I'm like, ooh, look at me being wild and crazy. What I really loved about this pink is that it's almost exactly the same color as like the middle part of that ombre, and so it is lighter than the darker part of the ombre, but then as it goes across it gets darker. It gets darker against the white. I wonder if that makes sense, but yeah, I really like how that looks, that kind of effect that it gives. Anyway, we are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I will